guys, we're almost ready to roll.
It's death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Howie, would you mind turning it off?
I thought you liked my song.
Nobody wants to hear a song about stuntmen. Besides, you've been singing the same words for 2 weeks.
Well, I'm trying to get it right. Gee.
Well, you ain't there yet.
And remember, if you want to see Webb Cummings in the Grand Ole Opry, it's going to be televised Saturday night. And I don't have to tell you, this is Webb's comeback performance after almost a year's absence. This is the song he expects to take him back to the top.
Daddy was a Milltown laborer. Mama.
Webb Covington. Isn't he an old friend of yours?
Yep.
Didn't you say you had a son who lived in L.A.?
Yep.
Okay, guys, the director said roll 'em.
Yeah, roger.
Okay, here we go.
I can see sweet Mary Lou still in her caddy with the top rolled down. Country boy.
All right, kid, I want to hit the cabin at 45.
Right. 40. 43. Webb would love my song, you know. 45. Hold it right there steady.
But I dreamed of taking her behind the bill.
Attaboy, Colt.
All right, the tents are coming up.
Right.
Great, guys. Okay, now watch out. The lake's coming up fast.
Through the embankment, I have to maintain 40.
You're right on it. You know, it's the kind of song Webb sings best.
I put it on her and I put it on right.
Jody, we got a fire.
Slight change in plans. We're going in early.
Ow! All right.
Maybe you can call Webb Covington for me.
Would you mind discussing it later? Right now, we're about to drown.
You could do the background on bar 31 and make that hook even hotter.
Yeah, sounds good. I think you're right. That would be a lot better.
Let's try that.
Danny, it's still not right.
Yes, I think...
Danny, how many times do you have to be told how to mic these people?
Sorry,
I don't
Bud.
want you to be sorry. I want you to get it right. Do you understand? Dummy. Sure.
Oh,
Cut. Quit acting like Then hire somebody that can do the job right.
Don't tell me who to hire. You spoiled brat. Get inside that control room. I want to settle this once and for all. Look, boy, I've known your godfather ever since I was a kid growing up in Nashville. Now, that means something to me. He even helped me build this studio here in L.A. And when he asked me to help you, I did.
Yeah, but...
Shut up. I hired you because of Pete Williams. He didn't tell me about this big chip you have on your shoulder.
Look, I'm having a bad day, okay?
Yeah, you're always having a bad day. And you take it out on Danny. What do you think he feels?
Mr. McKinney, I am sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll go apologize to Danny.
Good. Cotton,
Yes, sir.
you going to Nashville this weekend?
Yes, sir. The rest of my stuff's at my Uncle Pete's house. I thought I'd take a couple of weeks off and go get it. That is, if I still have a job.
Oh, you still have a job. You gonna see your dad?
Nope.
How long has it been?
Since right after my mom's funeral. Almost a year.
Cotton, patch it up, huh? I got a kid of my own. I know how he feels.
Maybe sometime. Not now.
Well, I hope so. Listen, will you do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you carry this package to your Uncle Pete? It's kind of a surprise, and I want you to hold it till I tell you to give it to him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. McKinney, my car's on the blink. I was wondering if I could get a ride home with you.
Sure, tell Danny to lock up. I'll be with you in a few minutes. Thanks.
Hey, Bobby. Oh, I hope it doesn't catch you at a bad time. Hey, wasn't that Webb Covington's,
Yes, it was.
Well, it was.
Afraid he'd recognize you?
Why, it wouldn't bother me anyway.
Well, I just figured out that you're a record pirate. I actually thought you had the right to hire me to press those albums. And I also figured out that at $3 profit on every album you sold illegally, you must have stolen $2 million.
Well, you should have been an accountant. I guess I'd just have to take my record pressing business elsewhere, won't I?
Yeah, I reckon you'll have to do that.
I was just wondering, how come you never called the police?
Well, I didn't want to cause Pete Williams any trouble. What I can't figure out is why he hires scum like you.
Well, I guess you still have the Kenny Rogers album. I'd sure like to have that master before anybody misses it.
No, you're not going to get that one. I'm keeping that just in case you try anything.
The only thing I'm going to do is turn your head around backwards unless you come up with that master, and I mean quick.
Well, as a matter of fact, I just sent that album over to Pete Williams.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And if anything happens to me, he's got it.
You know what?
What?
Ain't going to do you no good.
Now, why's that?
Pete just promoted me to senior vice president of his whole company.
Mr. McKinney.
Cotton? What's all the noise?
You have to hit the pipe ramp at least 22 miles an hour to make any car roll over.
Well, what if I hit it slower, say at 10?
Well, then the car would probably stall on the ramp and hang.
And you'd be out of work.
Hello.
Mr. Colt Seavers?
Yeah, this is Colt Sears.
Person to person from Nashville? Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
This is Pete Williams, a friend of Webb Covington's. He's mentioned your name many times.
Yeah, Pete. What can I do for you?
It's Webb's son, Cotton. He just called me from Los Angeles, and he's been booked on a manslaughter charge. I need your help, Colt.
Where are they holding him?
L.A. County Jail.
Well, I'll see if I can arrange bail. Well, let me have your number.
Area code 615-555-2167. You got that?
Yeah, thanks. I'll call you back in a couple hours.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You keep your motor running. Hello.
It's Colt.
Oh, hi, Colt.
Terry, I need your help.
Sure. Yes, it's just that you caught me at kind of an awkward time.
Good. Now you know how I feel. Webb Covington's son's in L.A. County Jail. Manslaughter charge. $25,000 bail. I'd like you to get him out. You want the details?
No. I love a short story, yes. I will do it first thing in the morning.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't hang up. I'd like him out tonight.
Oh, come on, Colt, give me a break.
Hey, wait a minute. Remember last month I canceled my fishing trip to Mexico for you?
Didn't you get my thank you note? Okay.
Thanks.
Can you hold that pose for about 2 hours? Okay, Cotton's hearing is in 1 week. Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock sharp, all right?
You'll be there.
Okay, now, excuse me. I have something in the oven.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I didn't kill McKinney.
I didn't say you did. Right now, we're going to go by your place, pick up your stuff. You're moving in with me for the moment.
Colt, is there any way I can get to Nashville?
Nope, not until after the hearing. You want me to call your dad?
No. I'd like to see my godfather, Pete Williams. Seems like every time I'm in trouble, he's the only one that gets me out.
Yeah, found the kid's apartment, but he's not home. I'm not sure whether or not he can recognize me, so I better take care of that before I head back home to Nashville. Right, I see.
You mean he stole your truck?
Yeah, and it's dollars to donuts. He's headed for Nashville.
Who do you think might be trying to kill Cotton?
I don't know, but I do know that we got to find him first. Hey, that's my red shirt.
What makes you think he went to Nashville?
Because he's scared. Most people head home when they're scared.
You gonna tell Webb what happened?
Nope, he's had enough grief for 1 year. Besides, he'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, what happened? He hasn't performed in months. Nobody's seen him.
Well, he was in a car wreck about a year ago. Killed his wife, Sarah. He took it pretty hard.
Was it his fault?
Police said he was drunk.
In town this weekend, the Commodores of Vanderbilt will face the Crimson Tide of Alabama. And now give a listen to number 2 on the
Vandy's
country
gonna
chart.
take him this year.
Yeah? Take who and what?
Alabama, in football. You know, they play right here in Nashville on Saturday night.
Kid, Alabama will beat Vanderbilt by 3 touchdowns.
No way! My alma mater's gonna win.
Kid, you didn't even go to school at Vanderbilt.
Well, sure I did. One summer, on my way to SMU.
Well, you should have taken elementary sports handicapping so you wouldn't go around making a fool out of yourself.
That's funny. I still say Vandy's gonna win.
Kid, if Vanderbilt beats Alabama, I'll sing that stupid song of yours from the biggest stage in Nashville.
He probably couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Just introduce me to Webb Covington. He'll know a good song when he hears it.
We'll see.
Hey, Webb, I got a couple fans out here like to meet you.
Not now, Pete.
Webb, it's Colt Severs.
Colt, you old son of a gun. Great to see you.
How are you, Webb?
Great. Better now that you're here. You still going around busting up your bones?
I'm afraid so. By the way, Webb, this is my cousin, Howie Munson.
How are you, Howie?
Webb Covington. I don't believe it. It's an honor to meet you.
Well, thank you. Y'all sit down. Sit down. I see you've already met my buddy Pete here. Old Pete couldn't play 2 notes on that bass fiddle when he was in my band. Damn if he didn't go and make himself a rich man in the record business.
You make records, Pete?
No, I just sell them. I own a few stores.
What do you mean a few stores? He owns 100 of them between here and L.A. He's going to take care of me in my old age. Say, what brings you this part of the country, Colt?
We're scouting locations for a movie.
Well, I sure wish Sarah were here to see you. You were her favorite.
Well, come on, boys. Let's go to Wanda's and make this reunion complete.
Yeah, right. Colt, when are you going to get back to singing?
Colt sings? You didn't know that?
Yeah.
One of the best, Howie. He could have made it big if he'd wanted to. This Colt?
Hey, Pete! Phone call for you.
Excuse me, boys.
Old Pete's been coming in here so long everybody knows where to call to find him.
Say, Webb, I've been fooling around with a song. I was wondering if you might have time to listen to it. It's real good. It's called The Unknown Stuntman.
Well, sure, Howie. I'd be glad to. I got plenty of time, now that Sarah's not here.
Webb, I'm sorry I didn't make it to Sarah's funeral. I was in Mexico and didn't know anything about it.
That's okay, Colt. I wouldn't have known I was still drunk.
Come on, quit punishing yourself.
If I'd have been sober, it wouldn't have happened. Sarah'd still be alive. What's wrong, Pete?
I got a few problems at one of the stores. I got to run for a spell. I'll see you tonight. Nice meeting you, Colt. Howie?
Same here, Pete.
You too, Pete.
Come on, boys. I got to rehearse.
Let's go what? Okay.
Cause I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood look so fine. Huh? What do you think, Miss West?
Hey, that ain't bad. That's a pretty good song, Howie. But you know, I think a man should sing it, not a woman.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Do you think you could drop your voice down to about here?
About here? I don't think so. I think I'd better go rehearse, okay, Howie? You guys ready? Let's do my tune.
Why? If it isn't the man himself.
I tell you, you didn't look so good to me. I don't think I could forgive you for breaking that date in Dallas.
Come on, that was years ago.
Oh, but I have a long memory.
Well, then just remember that's not all I broke. How about a couple of ribs and a fractured ankle?
I know. The 5-story fall from the water tower, right?
Yep.
Isn't show business glamorous?
Yeah, we sure are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Should we try dinner again?
Well, besides having a long memory, I have a brand new husband.
Ah.
Just maybe the both of us could take you out sometime. Okay?
You got it.
Okay.
I'll give you a call.
Okay.
I didn't know you knew Dottie West. Mickey Gilly said he'd listen to my song.
That's good, kid. Look, I'm going to run over to Pete's house.
Why?
Well, because Cotton said that Pete was the only one that could ever help him out of trouble.
So?
Well, I got a hunch that call he took at Wanda's wasn't about one of his stores. Stay put.
Mr. Gilly.
Uncle Pete, I didn't kill McKinney. I'm telling you, there was somebody in there with him. You know, I might even be able to identify him, but the cops won't believe me. I don't even think Colt believes me.
You should have stayed in L.A. It would have helped you. If you're innocent.
Wait, what do you mean, if I'm innocent?
Cotton, I know you're innocent, but we still got to prove it. And you running 2,000 miles doesn't help.
Yeah, well, they tried to kill me. Somebody's after me.
Does anybody know you're here?
No, I drove here straight from L.A. I didn't tell anybody.
Good. The first thing we got to do is get you up to my cabin till I figure out how to handle this thing. I'm going to call a guy that works for me to take you up there. You can trust him. Oh, Wanda, put Billy on. Bill, I got a little matter I want you to handle for me. It's Cotton. He's here at the house. No, nobody knows he's in town. I want you to take him up to the cabin on the lake for me. Right.
Well, it looks like I got another chance to take care of that little problem.
Billy will be here shortly. I'm going into town to see what my lawyer can do for us. Before Bill gets here, you move Colt's truck around back.
Thanks, Uncle Pete.
Excuse me, partner.
Yeah.
You make one wrong move, and I'm gonna blow your head off.
Hey, come back here. Welcome home, son.
How you doing, Charlie?
Oh, hi. I'm not doing too hot right now. Some idiot just tried to peddle me the worst song I have ever heard in my life. It was terrible. These amateur writers, I don't know. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Hey, by the way, somebody said there was a guy going around town betting even money that Vanderbilt was going to beat Alabama Saturday night. If you find out who it is, send him my way. I want part of that bet. Okay?
Yeah.
See you later.
Howie, have you seen Webb?
No, I haven't.
Colt needs him in his dressing room.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot. Hey, listen, if you see Charlie Pride, would you tell him I'd like to talk to him for a minute? And Barbara, remember, if you'd ever like a job in Hollywood, take care of your kid. Hey.
Colt, you want to see me? Son, how are you? Pete called. He told me everything.
And he told you I'm not good.
He's okay, Webb. But whoever killed McKinney's still after him.
You didn't kill McKinney, did you, Cotton?
Check this out. He's got such great faith in his only son that he actually thinks I might have killed a guy.
I didn't mean...
You know about killing, don't you, Dad?
You got a real smart mouth, kid.
Cotton, you know I loved your mother.
Like you loved me? So much that you were on the road and away from us 11 months a year?
I wish I could do it all over again.
Do you? What would you do differently? Kill Mom with a gun instead of whiskey?
Let's get out of here. You'll be safer in L.A.
I'll tell Webb. I can't stand the smell in here anyway.
You're taking me back?
You got it. You jump bail and I'm responsible.
Do you think I killed McKinney?
I don't think you have the guts to kill anybody, kid. I'm only going to help prove your innocence for your dad's sake. Come on.
We better make it stick this time.
Everybody all right?
Yeah.
Cotton. He's been hit.
Oh, my God.
Just get him in the truck, get him to the hospital.
Say, where's the waiting room? Thank you. How is he?
He's still in the emergency room. Webb's with him.
He's gonna be okay.
Who'd want to kill Cotton?
Same people who tried 2 times before.
Whoever killed McKinney knows Cotton can identify him.
Mr. Severs.
Yes.
Cotton is in his room now.
How's he doing?
Oh, he's fine. He needed a few stitches and has a little bump on his head, a slight shoulder wound. We're going to hold him overnight for observation. Strictly routine.
Thank God. Can I see him?
He probably won't wake for a few hours. Why don't you just come back in the morning?
That's a good idea. Why don't you take Webb home? Howie and I'll hang out here with Cotton.
Okay. See you later.
Okay.
I've asked the hospital security to post a guard here tonight.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Hi. Dr. Strickland. I promised Webb I'd check in on Cotton.
Good morning. Here's your breakfast. Any action?
Nope. Kind of quiet. Mr. Covington called a couple times, and then Dr. Strickland came by. Matter of fact, he's in the room right now.
He? It's all right, Cotton. It's all right.
You just don't move. Hello.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Colt. I had a feeling it was you. It's my friend again. He is not stable. Colt, I really like him, but this is pushing it, you know?
Were you in bed?
What is this, a survey?
Look, somebody's made 3 attempts on Cotton's life.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. I'm getting him out of the hospital now.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I want you to go to your friend at LAPD. Dig up all the information you can on McKinney. Jody will pick up the information from you. Tell her to take it to the airport and pouch it to Nashville.
Right. I'll do it first thing in the morning.
Terry.
Yes.
Now.
Now.
Whatever you're doing can wait.
Look at me.
Hey, I'm glad Cotton got out of the hospital. I told him we'd go over to Wanda's later to celebrate.
I don't think so. We just came by to make you say goodbye to Whip.
With all the stuff going on, I know Webb and Cotton both are just worried sick.
Are you worried, Pete?
Of course I am. What kind of question is that? Webb's like my own brother. Cotton's like my son. Look, I know it was a mistake to try to hide him out, but I just couldn't think straight.
Your dad sure knows how to sing a song.
Yeah, he really does. Say, I was out drinking over a year.
That's what Pete said. Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Hey, where'd Uncle go?
Went over to Wanda's. Celebrate your release from the hospital.
That's him, all right.
Did you know that Pete's partners with Kenny in the recording studio?
No, you never mentioned.
Who knew that you were in Nashville?
Nobody except Uncle Pete.
Well, who knew that I brought you to the opera yesterday?
Nobody. I called Uncle Pete to tell him I was okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. Why would Uncle Pete want to have me killed?
I didn't say he did, but he's the only one that knew you were on your way to his cabin.
And then 30 minutes later, somebody tried to kill you.
Colt, what's happening? Where's Cotton going?
I'll explain later.
Has Pete Williams been in here?
Yeah, he was, but he's been gone 15 minutes or so, but he said he'd be back. Say, ain't you Webb's son?
Yeah.
Come down, Cotton. Let's finish our talk.
I'm not going anywhere till I see Pete.
Leave Webb's son alone, mister.
It's okay. He's a friend. Now, come on.
Hey, didn't I hear somebody tried to kill Webb's son?
Colt, I think we better leave.
I'm trying. Trying my patience thin, son.
Let me alone, Colt.
What is this?
It's my knapsack.
What's this package with Pete's name on it?
McKinney told me to give it to Pete. Record masters.
Yeah. Masters, it could be used for a record pirate operation, like the one McKinney was evidently running.
Colt, I didn't know anything about it.
Well, I believe you. But right now, it looks like we're caught in the middle of a bunch of record pirates. And your godfather may be the captain.
What now?
We got the bait. May as well go fishing.
I rolled up this morning, the kids had the morning news show on.
Pete Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe I have something you might want.
Well, you might. Now, I gave up chasing pretty young ladies a long time ago. I'm just too slow for your generation.
Well, not too slow to make a few bucks, like from the masters of the Kenny Rogers album. I think you might want to buy them back because we both know that in the right hands, they could be worth $1 million.
Young lady, that's illegal.
I don't have time to play games. Either you pay or I talk. Record piracy will land you in jail, even if your name is Pete Williams.
Girl's a pretty good actress.
Just where are these record masters you're talking about?
That will cost you, $25,000 to find out.
Little girl, you're lower than a snake's belly.
Regardless of my altitude, it'll still cost you $25,000.
Get out.
I'll call you in about an hour to see if you changed your mind.
That's upset, boss. What's up?
That girl. Somehow she's connected with Bob McKinney's murder.
What?
Says she got some stolen record masters that I should pay her for. I don't know what she's talking about.
Did she say what album she's peddling?
Kenny Rogers. But I'm telling you, Bob McKinney was not a record pirate, and God knows I'm not.
You happen to get her name or where she's staying or anything?
Nah. Said she'd call me back in an hour. I'm gonna call the police.
Oh, wait a minute. When she calls back, have her bring the masters with her. I'll handle some of these. We can get her and help clear Cotton at the same time.
You think that'll work?
I know it will.
Okay, Jody, make your call.
There's no way Pete'd be mixed up in something like this.
Well, I didn't want to believe it either, Webb, but it sure looks bad for him.
Pete Williams, please.
Don't call the police, Colt. He's an old friend, let's be sure.
I wish you had as much faith in me as you have in Pete.
Well, I know I hadn't shown it in a long time, son, but I do.
All right, Webb, it's against my better judgment. We'll wait.
Thanks, Colt.
Mr. Williams? I just wanted to know if you'd reconsidered that little business proposition of mine. Okay, I'll be there. He's ready to make a deal. He wants me to meet him in front of Wanda's.
I don't believe it.
I could kill him with my bare hands, my own godfather.
All right, let's go. Cotton, you stay put. Webb, you can go with us if you want to.
Come on, Colt, I want to go.
You stay put, and that's an order.
Not enough time to get that final play off, and at the end of the first half, it's Alabama 20 and Vandy nothing. We'll be back with the second half in 15 minutes.
Alma mater seems to be in a little trouble.
Right now, your alma mater resembles the Titanic. We just want to find out if Pete knows anything about the operation. We don't want to do anything to endanger Jody.
After that, the pieces all fit together easily.
Right, there's Williams.
Let's take a ride. My car's in the parking lot.
Turn the radio off. It's time to go to work, Howie.
All right, you boys know what to do.
We're gonna get rid of both of them.
Well, he's eventually going to catch on to the fact that we're using his stores to peddle bootleg records anyway.
With him out of the way, you're probably gonna be named head of the operation.
Mm-hmm.
Did you kill Bob McKinney?
No. You tried to kill me.
Cotton, what are you talking about?
Cotton, quit it!
Call the police, Webb.
Cotton, quit it!
You want to kill McKinney?
Well, too bad McKinney found out what we were doing. And then I made a mistake of bumping into you.
You and Pete were in it together.
Your Uncle Pete is a naive old man who has a convenient place for me to sell bootleg records. He didn't know what was going on. He even made me vice president of his company. And now we're going to have a little tragic shootout between an old man and his godson.
Okay, officer. I'm the one who called you guys.
Yeah, there's a couple more for you there.
All right, Mr. Covington.
Should have seen us, Colt. We were great.
Yeah?
Uncle Pete, I owe you a big apology.
Son, I'd probably react the same way. Don't worry about it. And Bob McKinney must have sent me that package of masters just to let me know what was going on. Cotton, I'm not the only one you've been wrong about. Webb, I know I made you a promise, but I think it's time Cotton knew the truth.
Truth about what?
Your dad was drunk the night of that wreck. But your mom was drinking, too. She was driving. car overturned. Your dad hadn't been able to forgive himself for not being on the wheel.
I didn't want you to know.
Forgive me, Dad. I'm sorry.
You know, Pete, I'm sorry I ever suspected you.
Forget it.
Anything I can do to make it up to you.
There is maybe one thing. Could you give these guys a ride to the Opera House? Webb's got a 9 o'clock show, and I was hoping him and Cotton could do a number together.
What do you think, son?
Remember that song you and Mom used to sing together?
Yep.
I still remember the chords.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And surprising Vandy has made it a ball game. The score is now Alabama 20, Vandy 14. The clock is definitely working against Vandy, though. It's not the cakewalk that Alabama thought it was going to be as Vandy works their way down. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight from the Grand Ole Opry, a special treat. Together for the first time, Webb Covington Sr. and Webb Cotton Covington Jr.
There must be a slice of heaven missing. A little must have fallen from the sky. How else can you explain that feeling you attain just south of Kentucky and west of Carolina, and the beauty of the mountains and the rivers flowing to the valleys emerald green will steal your heart away, make you want to stay. Nowhere can compare that I have ever seen. And the angels hover over Tennessee, and the stars form a shining canopy, and the moon shines on the hills where you never find those stills, and the hound dogs all sing in harmony. And the music's found a home in Tennessee, and it reaches out and touches you and me. And the rest of the world must wish that they could be in this piece of paradise. No place half as nice. Piece of paradise called Tennessee. Ooh. Whenever life starts getting to me, problems all decide to appear, I remember how I felt when I was someplace else. I thank God I can be right here, 'cause this old world is surely not a perfect place. Everywhere you go, you find that old rat race. Yeah, but I've been all around, and it's the best place I have found. The closest thing to heaven down here on the ground.
I'd like them the rights to their first record album.
And the stars form a shining canopy, and the moon shines on the hills where you'll never find those stills, and the hound dogs all sing in harmony. And the music's found a home in Tennessee, and it reaches out and touches you and me. And the rest of the world must wish that they could be in this piece of paradise. No place half as nice. Piece of paradise called Tennessee. Ooh.
Kid, you just get a hot foot?
Vandy just scored in the last play of the game. They won 21-20. Woo!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the first telecast of the year. We've got a special treat for you here tonight. A young friend of mine just wrote a great new song called The Unknown Stuntman, and it's going to be performed right here on this stage for the first time. Here to sing it is an old buddy of mine, Mr. Colt Seavers. Let's make him welcome.
No, wait, it was a joke. I'm not doing that.
You're after you lost the bet.
No.
Listen, on the beginning, sing it with feeling, and then move into macho as you get to the
Macho?
middle. Okay?
No.
Come on out here, Colt. Let's hear it for Colt Seaman.
I didn't call Terry. This is on in L.A.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with fire up. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine. I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone best with a girl named Bo. I'd take my chances. I'd die for living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee. I might fall from a tall building, I might blow a brand new car.